Welcome to another review here on Action Figure Roundup. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Series 1 Basic, The Big Show. Wait, what? The Big Show? Yeah, I bet you're wondering why Batista's standing on a Big Show stand. Well, I seem to have gotten a factory error and wound up with a Batista who came with a Big Show stand. Not a big deal to myself, but if this happened to somebody who wanted to display this figure with this stand, I can see where they might be a little angry. Also, I want to touch on something that I've messed up on past videos, and that is the fact that I have said that all these basic figures have 18 points of articulation. I'm wrong. The shoulder joint I was counting as 1 is actually 2, as an up and down and a back and a forth. So I will now be referring to them as 20 points of articulation, which is the correct number. Let's start off by looking at Batista's head scan. Honestly, I like this head scan. It looks aged. You know, Batista's not a young guy, so it definitely has some of the wrinkles and stuff, which looks really good. He has a serious face. I know, I remember some of those goofy looking Batistas we got from Jack's. But it's a decent head scan. He's got some nice shading on the back of the head, so it looks like his hair's, you know, really thin. We're going to check out his torso and his arms, which he shares the exact same torso once again as John Cena and Triple H, which I know I've mentioned Batista a lot because I think that this torso fits Batista more than either one of those guys. Now, while this Batista torso is a little more ripped than Batista is, it looks a lot better than it does on Triple H. He has a nice tan skin tone, which really makes him stand out. You can see he has the super muscular arms that Triple H and John Cena also share. Look at his back. Like I said, everything about the figure from the torso is exactly the same as Triple H and John Cena that I've already reviewed before, so it works well with him. We're going to take a look at his tattoos. Nice color work. Again, nice detail. I love Mattel's work with the tattoos. I cannot say enough about how good their tattoo work is. Here's the other arm. Now his tattoo's a little outdated. I know he's got some new tribals, so we'll have to wait to see what they do with those. This dragon on the back is fantastic. The dragon is very colorful, very nice details. Definitely a standout tattoo on any of the figures that's come out so far. This is really awesome. Let's check out the elbow pad here. Mine also came with this little slice in the elbow pad, which is not a big deal to me. It doesn't really hurt my figure too much. But once again, it's another small problem. Nothing major. Just came out of the factory like that. The elbow pad also has the Batista logos on it, which makes me think about House of Pain Rock. I love that figure. I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up. Let's check out the lower half of Batista. He has the super muscular legs, which I am still not a fan of, even for Batista. They're just way too muscular. But it's not terrible. He has the giant knee pads that Triple H has, which makes his knees, once again, kind of hard to bend. This is about as much range of motion as you're going to get out of them. They definitely need a softer plastic for those knee pads. Let's move down to the boots. Batista does have his own boot mold, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's got the straps and everything. There's one major disappointment in these boots, though, for this figure. And that is the fact that the boots themselves are, you can tell they're cast in red plastic, and that's it. There is no detail whatsoever in these boots. It is one flat color red, which looks, I don't know, it looks cheap. It really does. There's a Batista in WrestleMania Heritage Series that has some details in his boots, which you may be able to swap out to make it look better, or just pick up that Batista. I know the color red, I think, is a lot different than his tights on that one, though, so they might not match. Or there's also a black version, where his boots are all the way black, which looks a lot better. Let's check out a size comparison. As you can see, he's about the same size as Triple H. He's a little taller than Evan Bourne and a little shorter than the Big Show. So, once again, another nice detail to scale by Mattel. I'm very impressed. Let's check out a little Batista bomb action here. And we're going to roll right into my final verdict. You're going to get Batista from Basic Series 1. He stands right about 6 inches tall. The figure features 20 points of articulation. He's going to cost you right around $9.99. And my final verdict is a 4 out of 5. And that's mainly because of the boots. I really do not like these boots. I think they really needed some sort of detail. And like I said though, there is a repaint of this out where he's wearing black trunks and he has all black boots, and the black boots, although there's no detail on those also, just the flat black looks a lot better than the flat red does. Well, with that out of the way, let's see who we're going to look at next. Raw superstar Kofi Kingston.